building. I know exactly where High Priest Ariel lived. I used to go to Ariel's house unannounced, Yaquab's house unannounced, Shaw's house unannounced. I knew Yeshaya, Kazak lived at, I believe he lived in Brooklyn at that time. But that's how close I know them. Okay, that's how close I know them. I had the keys. I was one of the few brothers that had a set of keys to come into the school. I could come to the school 4 in the morning. And sometimes if I was in the area, I didn't even feel like going home, I'd go to the school, open the door, and sleep in the school. I used to do that on the regular. Anyway, let's listen on.
It had nothing to do with, oh, he decided to leave the truth to start a Christian. No. Niggas left with Masha because your loyalty was to the king. That's what that was about. Nothing else. Right? Go ahead.
Okay, so Paul should have left one Bible. You telling me so? Paul should have left the Pharisees. Paul left the Pharisees to follow Christ. Okay, then that's right.
See that? So this is another problem. Now,
Paul followed Yahushua because Yahushua kicked him off the horse and blinded him, and he got his sight back. And the Lord was dealing with him face to face in the spirit, supping with him, pursuant to Galatians 1.
If we're gonna stay consistent, right? And I brought this out years ago, and I'll bring it out again. The ISUPK is not the original ISUPK. It is the Google the word de facto for me. Show it on the screen.
Yeah, the original was Israeli School of Universal Practical Knowledge. The ISUPK now of General Yohana, is a Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So it's a whole different. It's a whole. If I say GMS is going to change the name of the ISUPK and it's Israelites or Israelism, Universal Practical Knowledge, that's a whole different, 3 different groups. Okay, so Yohana is he's being deceptive. Okay, he said that's the original ISUPK. Nope, your school is, and I have the original card. I have the original priest card from 1985. And another thing, I came in the spring, April of 1985. I didn't know no guy named Yohana. Yohana came in maybe 3-4 months after me. Barak was already there maybe 2-3 months before me. So I don't know where Yohana gets this thing. He came in at 84. Unless he came in, left, and came back in again. But I ain't remember no damn Yohana when I came into the school. I remember when Yohana first came to school. I remember his brother. I can tell you where his brother's working. I remember his sister. I can tell you where his sister. I used to see him all the time. Yohana's brother used to be in the school too. He called me years ago. Well, he called my cousin, and my cousin gave the phone to me, and Yohana's brother said, "What's happening with my brother?" I said, that's when we were kind of cool. I said, "Well, he's doing this thing, I'm doing my thing." That's about it. And that's the last time I heard from his brother. And I remember I used to see his sister all the time.
Another tab book. I want everybody to see the definition of the term de facto, right? Let's read the definition of de facto. Oh, you got to put it on the screen. I want to make sure this is the right word.
Okay, so definition of de facto, it says, in fact or in effect, whether by right or not, synonymous with in practice, in effect.
Mm-hmm. In practice, okay. Denoting someone or something that is, okay. So in practice, right? So they are alleging that they are the in practice ISUPK, right? What do I mean by that? They allege that they maintain all the original doctrines unchanged from the school that had been taught since 1969, allegedly, right? We'll deal with that momentarily, allegedly. But the school itself changed its name in the late 90s. Who knows what it changed its name to in the late 90s? No, it was always the Israeli church. The Israelite church is the new name for it, right? I mean, the Israelite school is the new name for it, right? It changed its name from the Israeli School of Universal Practical Knowledge to the Israelite Church of Universal Practical Knowledge, right? The ICUPK. Yohanan was a part of the ICUPK. Why didn't he continue that name? Then it becomes the ICGJC, the Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ, under Tazadakia, who called himself the Comforter, who died of COVID last year, right?
Yep, because he wasn't a comforter.
But Yohanan, you left that organ. Why? But did that mean that you left the truth then? Because you left the school that moved from 1 West 125th to 1941 Madison? You left. Didn't you leave the truth? That's why when they come with that stuff, it's let's just be.
He didn't get with King Marshall when he was one of the guys that was with the seven and saying that's King David. So, you know.
Real. It's bullshit, and if you believe it, you're stupid to think that it's been unchanged. Number one, y'all teach Ruth is a Moabite. Ruth is an Israelite. Y'all teach Cornelius is an Israelite. At the school, did they teach Cornelius was an Israelite? Or did Rocky Stone a white man? Has anybody seen the videos of Elder Yeshaya when that white man comes and says he don't even talk to white people if they don't acknowledge they're Edomite? Have people seen them videos in Times Square? Pull the video up aside.
I remember Rocky Stone very well, which I believe he was an agent.
You think niggas don't know about this. You're taking advantage of people being ignorant of what happened at the school, right? But me, I'm not ignorant. Because I've sat up again at the feet of enough and absorbed. See, me since I was a kid.
I'm not ignorant of Satan's devices.
I understood the concept of something called soaking up game, right? Get around people that's older than you and get their wisdom so you can know it, right? And you could apply it to your life so you ain't got to learn the hard lessons, right? So I apply that same thing around the Zaquanian. I'm a soak up game when I get around the elders. So you got one of them clips? Just look up Priest Yeshaya. It should pop right up. I've been seeing it go crazy. Yeah, I got it. Boom.
Yeah, Priest Yeshaya, you know, he was one of the ones that acknowledged that Marshall, if you didn't believe that Marshall was King David, they kicked you out of school on the spot. They said, get out of here. Now, when the 12th king set up and the split took place, yeah, I remember Shai, I was right in there when Yeshaya said it in the room. He said, that ain't nothing but a big head truck driver from Detroit. Ain't nothing but a big head nigga from Detroit. That's what Yeshaya said. Yeshaya did a show. He was on Sarnetta's show. It was 2 weeks in a row, 2 different shows, and I basically cursed him out on the comment board. We did videos on him. And he knew I was talking about him, and he said he never left the truth because I kept saying, look, you fell out. You left the truth. Where is he now? Let me read this comment. It says again, it's not camps, it's the tribe of Yohana. The tribe of Yohana and his goons, those dudes are the tribe of Dan, which they not. Those dudes are the tribe of Dan. They have no love for anyone outside of ISUPK. They claim Yohana is, wait a minute, this is getting from me. They claim Yohana is directly under Christ. So he's over Michael. So he must be King David. He must be King David. Sakari versus IUIC in California was respectful classic. Oh yeah, that's another one. Sakari versus IUIC in California was respectful classic. Now, Alizé, Priest Alizé, he came to New York. You know, we acknowledged and we talked, we hugged and all that. You know, even though we 2 different groups. You know, if that happened to come out, hey, Shalom, what's happening? You know, let's talk, boom, boom, boom. You know.
Let's play one of these clips.
But you got to get the HODC straight. They're going off on scriptures. They're making up scriptures as they read them. They need to get deeper. Okay.
Deacon, where you at? You off the plane yet, man? Deacon's in the chat. I don't even know if he's off the plane. I gotta cut this, you know what I mean, and go get my brother. Go ahead. On the streets. You said what up? Nah, I think he's on the damn he's on the Wi-Fi, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is Rocky in that?
Anyway, I'm gonna close
That's
it.
not Rocky?
I'm gonna close
That's
it.
Rocky, bro. Are you kidding me? Not yet. Okay, he's still on the plane. All praise.
Oh, yep, I was there too. I remember that.
Have you seen him in your neighborhood, perhaps using drugs or anything? This guy around here. You back there with the bonnet in your hair, you. You're a Caucasian. Yeah, you, with the white...
That's Yeshaya in rare form. He had the gift of gab. He certainly had the gift of gab, you know. A very good teacher, very good scripture man, you know. And you know, when I said he no longer teaches the truth, I didn't say it out of disrespect. I said it out of the truth. He's not there. What does Isaiah 30 verse 20 said? Basically, it says you shall see your teachers. I'm paraphrasing. Anyway, I'm going to close this. Put this up, see what happens. Shalom.